Visiting Japan, a comprehensive guide to cultural etiquette. Japan, a land of rich traditions, exquisite cuisine, and breathtaking landscapes, welcomes travelers from around the world. However, navigating the intricacies of Japanese culture can be a daunting task for newcomers. To ensure a smooth and respectful journey, it's essential to familiarize yourself with the dos and don'ts of Japanese etiquette. Here's a comprehensive guide to help you avoid common pitfalls and make the most of your experience in Japan. 1. Embrace etiquette. Japanese culture places a strong emphasis on etiquette and politeness. Whether it's bowing when greeting someone or exchanging business cards with both hands, understanding and respecting these customs is key to making a positive impression. 2. Respect personal space. In Japan, personal space is highly valued. Avoid standing too close to others, especially strangers, and be mindful of your surroundings to maintain a comfortable distance. 3. Master chopstick etiquette. Chopsticks are a fundamental part of Japanese dining culture. Avoid common faux pas such as sticking chopsticks upright in rice or passing food directly from chopstick to chopstick, as these actions are associated with funerals and considered taboo. 4. Keep your voice down. Japanese society values peace and tranquility, particularly in public spaces. Avoid speaking loudly or engaging in disruptive behavior, and strive to maintain a calm and respectful demeanor at all times. 5. Queue respectfully. Whether waiting in line at a train station or queuing for a meal, always respect the established order. Cutting in line is considered extremely rude in Japan and can lead to discomfort or confrontation. 6. Watch your language. Swearing or using slang can be perceived as disrespectful in Japanese culture. Opt for polite and formal language when interacting with others, and refrain from using offensive or inappropriate terms. 7. Behave appropriately at religious sites. When visiting temples and shrines, observe the rules and customs associated with these sacred spaces. Refrain from loud talking, show respect during ceremonies or rituals, and avoid taking photos in prohibited areas. 8. Learn basic Japanese phrases. While many Japanese people can understand English to some extent, making an effort to learn basic Japanese phrases can go a long way in enhancing communication and building rapport with locals. 9. Don't tip. Unlike in many Western countries, tipping is not customary in Japan and may even be considered rude. Exceptional service is expected as part of the standard hospitality. 10. Remove your shoes indoors. Before entering someone's home, a traditional inn, ryokan, or certain restaurants, always remove your shoes as a sign of respect. Additionally, wear indoor slippers if provided. 11. No eating or drinking while walking. Eating or drinking while walking is generally frowned upon in Japan. Instead, find a designated area such as a park bench or a cafe to enjoy your food or beverages. 12. Handle nasal discharges discreetly. Loudly blowing your nose in public is considered impolite in Japan. Use a tissue discreetly or excuse yourself to a private area if necessary. 13. Sort your trash properly. Japan has strict rules for recycling and garbage disposal. Familiarize yourself with the local guidelines to avoid causing inconvenience or violating environmental regulations. 14. Onsen etiquette. If you visit a traditional Japanese hot spring, onsen, ensure that you wash thoroughly before entering the communal baths and follow the prescribed etiquette for bathing. 15. Gesture appropriately. Avoid pointing directly at people or objects with your fingers, as this can be considered rude. Instead, use an open hand or gesture to indicate directions or objects. 16. Acknowledge gifts graciously. When receiving gifts, express gratitude by accepting them with both hands and offering a sincere thank you. Avoid opening gifts immediately, as it may be perceived as impolite. 17. Limit public displays of affection. While modest displays of affection are generally acceptable, excessive public displays of affection, PDA, are frowned upon in Japan. Show respect for cultural norms by keeping romantic gestures private. 18. Understand tatami room etiquette. If staying in a traditional Japanese inn with tatami floors, familiarize yourself with the proper etiquette, such as not wearing shoes on the mats and arranging furniture according to custom. 19. Mind train manners. When using public transportation, adhere to train etiquette by offering your seat to the elderly or pregnant, refraining from talking on the phone, and avoiding eating or drinking on crowded trains. 20. Language consideration. While English is taught in Japanese schools, not everyone is fluent. Be patient and considerate when communicating with locals, and consider learning some basic Japanese phrases to facilitate interactions. By being mindful of these cultural nuances and practicing respect and courtesy, you can make the most of your visit to Japan and forge meaningful connections with its people. Enjoy your journey into the heart of Japanese culture.